Hey there, Scorpio. Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We're going to be doing your February 2024 tarot card reading. So let's pull out some cards and see what we got for you. Nice. Okay, so just as a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Everything here is to give you some clarity, to make the decisions that you need to make, to live the life that you want. Okay. That's a major arcana, love. Okay, love that. Okay, so let's talk about some things in the past. I think here for some of you, shows some very positive things. First off, we got the Four of Wands right here. Talks about a certain milestone or a certain celebration you may have had in the recent past. This could have been something where you have achieved a certain goal or accomplishment, and now you've really been able to celebrate with those who support you, people who love you, and people who recognize, the work that you've done to get to that point in your life. This could be something relating to home life as well, whether you're being supported by your family or friends, or even just your community, whatever it may be. But it shows that there are people here who are celebrating together. People here who are taking from this abundance from all four of those wands. You have all these grapes right there. So they're using this abundance, maybe that the abundance is talking about something you've achieved, and by doing so, achieving that, they're able to celebrate and use that as a reason to celebrate, really. Because we also got the Nine of Cups also. So here for some of you, this talks about, you had a wish or a dream come true. Because you have all of these cups of fulfillment, these 9 cups. And as you can see, this man sitting on the bench, he's had his fill. There's a feast, very much like that Four of Wands right here, talking about a celebration, a harvest, and a feast as well. So here, the Nine of Cups is saying there's a lot of things to be happy for. You've had your emotional fulfillment with this. You've experienced a lot of things to get to this personal milestone as well. So by doing so, you're able to, sit back and relax and to really make the most of it. To revel in all of that pleasure and all of that enjoyment with those around you and your own personal achievements as well, that emotional fulfillment. The Hanged Man also here, major arcana card. I think for some of you, this is really just saying, especially with that Nine of Cups, saying to really take time to enjoy everything that you've accomplished. The four of Wands, Nine of Cups, they're talking about big celebrations going on, especially on something that is very important. So I think here for some of you, you've learned how to really be in the moment, talking about this Hanged Man card. He puts himself in this stationary upside down position, and so I think for some of you, when you are achieving a goal, you can get in the routine or habit of wanting to keep moving and to keep going, having momentum and stuff like that, despite achieving certain milestones. But then I think this time for some of you, you think you decided to be very present in it, to say, listen, this is something to be celebrated. This is something I should be very, very proud of. And maybe I should really take my time to be very present in this happiness that I have with those around me who I love, and to really, enjoy to the fullest, pretty much. And so as we move on from the past into the present, here I love to see this because it shows, like, from that accomplishment of the past, it shows a few things. Number one, Four of Swords right here talks about rest. I think for some of you here, again, after achieving something very big and having a certain milestone, you deserve rest. You deserve some time to recharge. Again, as I said, enjoy it. Take some time to reflect. Take some time to really think about what you've gone through, what you've achieved, and everything like that. And that will give you some clarity in the moment, and also replenish your battery, your energetic battery. We sometimes need that. As I said, we can get caught up in the routine of this busy society of hustling and going and keep on moving, where we forget to take care of ourselves. But here, as I said, Four of Swords, and we also got the Empress, taking care of yourself. I think here it's really saying that you really have put an emphasis on self-care at this point. You have achieved what you needed to achieve, and now you know that it's time for rest and relaxation, and time to really as I said, enjoy life and see it for the beauty that it is. This comes right underneath that Nine of Cups. So again, lots of pleasure, lots of beauty to be experienced right now. And I think, as I said, you're really taking the time to be in the moment, to be here and be very present to experience all of that. Justice card here right in the center of your spread. So Justice card, this talks about accountability. This talks about for every action, there is a consequence. So here, I think the same exact thing. For those of you, whoever resonates with this so far, it's saying you've put the actions needed and necessary to achieve whatever it is that you need to achieve to get this milestone, to get this pleasure, to get this enjoyment, to get this beauty, all of that. And so now it's saying that you have done the work. Now it is time to enjoy and rest and to relax at the same time. You know, it's talking about being fair with yourself. Accountability, it's not just about the hard things, you know, it's acknowledging the things that you do on a daily basis, especially the good things as well. Sometimes we just say, it's just the good things, we're supposed to do that, you know, of course we are, you know, but also if you've done things that are good, that is being celebrated by those around you, that people will say, we should go out and celebrate. We should go out and have a drink. We should go out and get dinner. We should celebrate with the friends and get everyone together, get the family together, you know. That's the universe saying, you know, take some time, you know, you should be proud of what you've done, you know. So as I said, there's an action and consequence for everything, even in the positive. So here it's saying, you know, that for every action that you made in the past to cause this milestone to happen, and this Justice card comes underneath that Four of Wands milestone, that it is something where now you get the every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if there's action, then the opposite reaction would be rest and relaxation. You know what I mean? So here, that balance right here, you did the action, now it's time for rest and time for enjoyment. Now let's move on to the future and also some themes to think about for the month of February. So here, I think here there's a birthing process. For some of you, this could be a marriage, this could be a wedding, this could be a child of some kind with that Empress as well. That could be something you're celebrating. But here with this Ace of Cups as well, if that's not on the table, well then it's talking about, you know, it's birthing a new type of emotion for you. I think by being present in the moment and by taking your time to really be aware of what's going on, of all the goodness. I see a lot of good things happening here in the spread so far, but to be aware of all that good stuff that's happening, it's like your cup is overflowing with emotion, and there's an abundance there as well. I get this very, very like loving feeling with this card and this spread so far, where there's a lot of love to be had, a lot of enjoyment to be had, and a lot of love to be shared amongst yourself for the things that you've done and for those around you who support you. We also got the Queen of Swords here in the reversed. So Queen of Swords is talking about, you know, that you're going to start to get some mental clarity about a situation. You know, this actually comes right underneath that Justice card, and it's funny because it's almost, they're like reflections of each other. You know, because they are very much the same posture, very much holding that sword, etc. So even more so, I mean, not just getting mental clarity, but I think this is just, again, talking about even more so a reflection of that Justice card, saying, you know, that you've done the work and you deserve the rest and you deserve the enjoyment that comes with doing the work. You know, so here I think it talks about really fairness, you know. It talks about being fair to yourself by doing the things that are right by you at the same time, you know, to always include yourself and to allow that self-care to be present in your daily life. We also got the Page of Pentacles right here. So here, there's a new foundation being born. I see this with some of you, you know, especially with your friends and family, and especially if there is like a possible pregnancy or birth or a new or expansion of the family of some kind, you know, it's really saying, you know, that there's going to be a new that your foundations are going to start rebuilding, starting to be reformed or restructured in a way to hold a new setting, a new foundation of some kind. You know, it's going to provide some stability and some security in there as well. So that's the general reading. That's kind of what I get there. So let's move on to these next three cards. These cards are going to be things that you are facing or have faced and now are releasing for the month of February. This card definitely came out. High Priestess, definitely. Let's see here. This one. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, there's something here with family, I feel like. There's a lot, yeah. And then we got Three of Cups. Okay, yeah. So, okay, so things that you're releasing. High Priestess, you know, things that get in the way of your intuition. You know, and it's like there's already a lot of positive things here, so I don't think there's really much that you are releasing, honestly. I think there's much more that you're gaining for some of you at this point, whoever resonates with this reading. There's much more that's being celebrated and gaining right now. If anything, I feel like you're gaining on this side and you're gaining on this side, which I'm going to touch upon as well. So let me just put it this way. I think you're really gaining intuition. It's going to put you in place with your divine feminine energy, where you're going to start to get in touch with that. In my head, I almost see this very much with that Empress energy. There's going to be a lot of emotional involvement. There's going to be a lot of emotional love. You're going to get in touch with those feminine feelings of being being loving, being soft, being being warm, you know, being supportive, being empathetic, and all those things. Anything that blocks that is obviously going to be released, you know, but I think for some of you, you're going to start to experience that and start to feel those feelings, because there's a lot of love to be had in this reading that I can feel right now. We also got the 10 of Pentacles as well. Legacy. And also family again, much like that 4 of Wands and everything like that, and with that Empress energy, talking about a wife or womanly figure, a matriarch. You know, there's talking about here about expansion to family, I almost feel like, for some of you. If family is not part of that, whether wedding, pregnancy, or expansion of family, it's really talking about a legacy of some kind. I think here, even if you have as I said, did some actions which are being highly celebrated right now. Now is the time where you are building a legacy of your own in terms of something that can be passed down to future generations, something that can last you a lifetime, etc. You know, so whether that be something with work or going through with some type of investment, a mortgage on a house, you know, all of that stuff. There's something here that talks about family in the home. We also got a 3 of Cups right here. Again, celebration. There's something here talking about celebration and possible expansion with family. You go from the 2 of Cups, which is 2 lovers, to 3 of Cups. Now you have two lovers and a baby, you know? And it lands right next to that single chalice right there, the Ace of Cups. So here, again, there's celebration. There's going to be a lot of things to celebrate here. I think for some of you, you know, it really shows with that 4 of Wands as well. So here I get a really strong feeling of there's a big celebration of some kind. There's a big coming together of family, of support groups, of family and friends. Let's see, even more blessings coming to you. The lovers. Okay, yeah. So as I said, there's something here, as I said, whether it be relationship, family for some of you. We also got the 3 of Wands right here. Yep, progression. Okay, yep, moving forward. Yeah. Oh no, I felt that right on the bottom. What was that? Okay, last one. And you got the High Priestess yet again. Okay. So I'm sorry. Okay, let me just touch upon this High Priestess twice. Divine feminine energy, and the Empress right here. The manifestation of that divine feminine energy. So for some of you, again, it could be something with pregnancy. It could be something with the family about, you know, a wedding or even a celebration with multiple families. As I said, you also got the lovers. So some of you, again, if you are getting married or if you are doing something where you're expanding your family of some kind, you know, love is deep right now. As I said, there's a lot of like warm feelings that I get from this reading where there's a lot of overflowing cup emotions. You know, your cup is overflowing right now. And so here, you know, you have the lovers that talking about there's a lot of love in your life right now, whether it be with your family, whether it be with your partner, your support group, friends, love, whatever it is. But love is there. Love is very present. We also got the Three of Wands right here. So again, it's talking about expansion, as I said, expansion of family maybe for some of you, but even then, this could talk about, again, that 10 of Pentacles as well, talking about expansion of wealth, expansion of some type of legacy of some kind, or some type of lifetime security, if that makes sense. So let's pull out 3 more cards in terms of what it is that this reading may be about. Vision, yep. The bottom one definitely was calling. Devotion, yep. And then last one. Expansion. Expansion is the word right here. As I've said it multiple times, but expansion really is the word right here. Whether it be expansion in a goal, expansion in a career, expansion of family. There's a lot of things where that is the word. But vision and devotion, let me just touch upon these. Devotion, I mean, I will say this, whether you're devoted to whatever goal that you completed, devoted to whatever lifestyle or legacy that you wanted to achieve, or even devoted to your lover or partner. Devotion talks about all of those things, whether it be to yourself and your goals, or to your partner and your shared goals, whatever it is. But you are devoted to that. And also the vision. I think here there's a certain vision that has been completed. As I said, there's something to be celebrated and a lot of pleasure where you're being very present in the moment. So I have a feeling here with this vision is saying that, you put in the work, as I said before, and now you're reaping the rewards of it. So this vision is kind of completed, and now you're being able to experience it since you've manifested it. And as I said before, expansion, I kept saying it, expansion, whether it be in your career, whether it be with your family, your finances, or material security. There's something here that's being celebrated because there is a big growth of some kind. There's an expansion of whether it be family or friends or whatever it is. So this is kind of what I see for February. It seems even just the feeling of this reading makes me like giggle a little bit. It's like very bubbly in my stomach. But it's just something that I see here. There could be a lot of love. There is a lot of love here, whether it be with a relationship or not, but there's a lot of love here to be shared, and a lot of accomplishment and rest, well-deserved rest from a time where you really had to put in a lot of work. So I hope this resonates with some of you. If it did, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to leave me a comment if it did, and also consider subscribing if you haven't as well. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you, and I wish you the best, and hope you celebrate a lot of wonderful things for the month of February. So thank you again, and I will see you next video. Goodbye.